classes, and I'm doing some things that I haven't done in a long time, and I'm doing some things for the first time in this past year. Now, in 1991, I stepped off a stage like this because I needed a little break. So after 34 years, I'm back doing stand-up. Thank you. Now, I've been trying to use my phone to work on my jokes, but it's not working because my phone has no sense of humor, period. Now, I've started to try and use some AI. I started using ChatGPT, and I started telling it jokes, and I was getting no response, so I was getting really sad. And I did this for a couple weeks, and last week, I told Chat a joke, and it went, ha ha, ha ha, ha ha, ha ha. I'm like, Chat, was that actually funny? No, Brian, it's not funny. I'm just tired of you crying like a little girl every time I don't respond. Great, now I have trust issues with AI. Now, one thing I did try to do this year, I got a divorce. Yeah, I wouldn't recommend it. I always thought that delayed response. Are we supposed to clap? I wouldn't recommend it. I don't mean to speak ill about my ex, but I do gotta say, she had a big ass. And then she divorced it. Now, I did get the house in the divorce, but I gotta tell you, my roommate, such a jerk. Never uses a coaster. Dirty dishes on the sink all the time. Don't get me started on the toothpaste splatter on the bathroom mirror. By the way, I live alone. Now, part of, I have tried dating a little bit, and I went out with this one lady, and we started having a conversation. I gotta tell you, it's scary out there, dating. We sat down, we started having this conversation. I got a little look into her emotional backyard. This lady had so many red flags, I wondered if she called call before you did. Now, being in middle age, some words have changed meanings over time. Like when you're 25, FWB means friends with benefits. At 55, it means farts with buddies. Yeah, you're gonna get clean shorts. Bedroom eyes at 25 is a sultry, seductive look. At 55, it's waking up in the morning going, where's my daggone glasses? At 25, a late night is 3 a.m. Well, I'm up at 3 a.m. as well. I'm just going to the bathroom for the second time. And, you know, running late when you're 25 is getting up at 8:45 when you gotta be at work at 9. When you're middle age, it's, yeah, you haven't had a good movement in 3 days. Yeah, laugh it up, it's coming for you too. Now, one great thing that did come out of my marriage was have 3 kids. And my one son, PJ, when he was a freshman in high school, I walked into his room and I caught him coloring his nails black with a Sharpie. And I'm like, son, what are you doing? He goes, Dad, I'm emo now. And I'm like, emu? Isn't that a white bird from Australia? No, Dad, emo, not emu. Okay, what does that mean? Well, apparently he didn't know either. But he started listening to real cool music. He had black skinny jeans, black zip-up hoodie, black slouchy beanie he wore everywhere, and all of his friends, they were built either like a string of spaghetti or they looked like a beanbag chair stuffed into skinny jeans. Now, being an entrepreneur, I decided I'd open up a gym for them and call it GothFit. You know, same as CrossFit, but the cross is upside down. Now, played some great music, really dark in there, had paling booths, and it had baskets of razor blades for kids who needed to cut weight. Now, and like most pre-driving teenagers, I had to take him everywhere. And he and his friends still liked to hang out at the mall back then, but he'd never come out on time. So I'd always have to go in there and find him. I I felt like I was in that movie where the parents lost their kid in Hot Topic, Finding Emo. My name's Brian Rogers, that's my time.